These times are coming. We told you about them, but you motherfuckers was sleeping. Now you gotta wake up.
The time has come. Lowkey.
Yeah.
Immortal technique.
Harlem, motherfucker. We here.
Let's make history. From West End to the West Bank, I write righteous rhymes with my right and wrestle the devil with my left hand. Never worked for a Zionist, never been a yes man. My art is like Rembrandt painting pictures of death camps. The average person is allergic to the words of wisdom. This is for everyone, the Saddam's Kurdish murder victims, and all the pure souls that never had the chance to speak. Truth pumps in my arteries and causes my heart to beat. The soldiers haunted and tortured by guilty memories, who realize too late to reveal their real enemy. It's all dead wrong for every victim of racist persecution, from Auschwitz to Hebron. My words may sting cowards for people that were atomized by the third mate in the Twin Towers. Those living through the wars ask me what I do this for. Put the world in its place before it puts you in yours. You can try to avoid us, but it's pointless. You can never avoid the voices of the voiceless. You can try to avoid us, but it's pointless. You can never avoid the voices of the voiceless. This is for my people that miss me, I know you needed this. Every single stroke of the pen is a stroke of genius. Other than my CD, you ain't heard a flow as deep as this. Every verse should be treated like the Mona Lisa is. And yeah, you might have the upper hand if we're speaking dope. And yeah, I understand you get a G for shows, but all you've ever done is boast with your feeble flow. My music's touched more people's souls than I could even know. My whole heart, that's what I give to my fans. A listener's tear is worth more than a mill in my hand. All you talk about is flipping grams and triggers that bang. Me, I consider lyricism a privilege, fam. When it comes to putting words together, it's certain I'm better. Every verse you heard is like a personal letter. So when I die, my fans can say they all knew me. Lowkey, double P, yours truly. The strength of your dreaming prevents you from reason. The American dream only makes sense if you're sleeping. It's just a cruel fantasy. Their politics took my voice away, but their music gave it back to me. The land where the lumpen are consumed by consumption, killing themselves to shovel down food in abundance. I guess a rapper from Britain is a rare voice. America is capitalism on steroids. Natives kept in casinos and reservations. Displaced slaves never given reparations. Take everything from Native Americans and wonder why I call it the racist experiment. Afraid of your melanin, the same as it's ever been. That ain't gonna change with the race of the president. I see imperialism under your skin tone. You could call it Christopher Columbus syndrome. Is it a world nation or an abomination? Is it a world nation or an abomination? Is it a world nation or an abomination? Doesn't make any difference when they form your nation. Is it a world nation or an abomination? Is it a world nation or an abomination? Is it a world nation or an abomination? Doesn't make any difference when they form. I was born in Bermondsey, one of the south parts.
And I was born in Basra, south side of Iraq.
We used to play football outside in the park.
We used to dodge bullets outside in the dark.
I never prayed, I was told there isn't a God.
I pray 5 times a day, it's like I live in a mosque.
Me, I'm easy with a pint and some cricket to watch.
They've sanctioned everything we got, so now it isn't a lot.
My mum and dad worked hard, always had employment.
My mum just left and my dad got poisoned. I was young, but I was told that the government did it.
From my heart, I can say that I love being British. I grew with 5 older brothers and sisters.
Yeah, I had a lot of siblings, but some have gone missing. Now it's just me and my little sis.
Britain's got a lot of immigrants. They take our jobs every day. I swear I'm sick of it.
My uncle's trying to get to Britain quick.
I'm trying to find a job.
Me, I'm still illiterate.
Every 2 weeks I'm signing on.
We only had school a little bit.
I got kicked out of school very early, labelled as an idiot.
Before my uncle left us, he gave me his gun.
My girl just gave me a son.
You see it's hot where I live, every day I bake in the sun.
It's cold where I live, so I read every page of the Sun. And I'm getting mad with what I look at and read.
I just met a couple elders that are good on their dean.
My dad told me joining army would be good for the peas.
I started meeting, now I'm training with the Mujahideen, because I've heard that the Westerners are coming with bombs.
I spent months in the regiment training up to be strong.
This is my land, my country, I'll defend it till I pass.
I've just got the message that they're sending me to Iraq.
Pain is the same, fam.
It's all relative.
They cry the same tears.
You cry for your relatives.
And one way or another,
My brother, we're all relatives.
home is where the heart is.
Yeah, that's where it seems like the ragheads and packies are worrying your dad, but your dad's favourite food is curry and kebab. It's funny but it's sad how they make your mummy hurry with her bags, rather read the Sun and study all the facts. Tell me, what's the bigger threat to human society? BAE systems or homemade IEDs, remote control drones, killing off human lives, or man with homemade bomb committing suicide? I know you were terrified when you saw the towers fall. It's all terror, but some forms are more powerful. It seems nuts. How could there be such agony when more Israelis die from peanut allergies? It's like the definition didn't ever exist. I guess it's all just dependent who your nemesis is. Irrelevant how eloquent the rhetoric peddler is. They're telling fibs, now tell us who the terrorist
They
is.
calling me a terrorist, like they don't know who the terror is. When they put it on me, I tell them this: I'm all about peace and love. But they're calling me a terrorist, like they don't know who the terror is. Insulting my intelligence. Oh, how these people judge.
Close my eyes, I can still hear my Ummi saying, where is our freedom? This is for Baghdad, the place of my mother's birth, the cradle of civilization. For what it's worth, the land I've never seen, culture I've never known. Iraq is in my heart, my blood, my flesh and bones. The air I've never breathed, fragrance I've never smelled, pride I've never had, the nationality that I've never felt. Saddam was bad, are the Americans even more so? They made me grow like I was missing part of my torso, but I never picked up a grenade in my garden. I never saw people I loved die starving. I never saw my family die through many years of sanctions, while the ruler's family lived in palaces and mansions. I never had a family member kidnapped for a ransom, and never lost a friend to violence that was random. Bombings, occupation, torture, intimidation. 1 million dead people doesn't equal liberation. I believe in equality, freedom and honesty. I believe that I'm a born leader, so follow me. This tune can touch you deep, what can it do for love and peace? Forget the colour of your skin, we're all just humans underneath. But we were conditioned to be ashamed of intelligence. Take pride in your brain, it's your chain, that's irrelevant. These monsters on the mic, chatting nonsense in their rhymes. Forget your wallet and your ride, what's the contents of your mind? You better listen when I tell the television tricks you well. Don't let them dictate to you your definition of yourself, cause when it's said and done, the products are all irrelevant. And a man who stands for nothing will fall for anything. The threats to keep you dumb, but don't mentally succumb. Take steps to reach the sun till your legacy is done. We are set to see a better dream, eventually will come. The equality of all and the supremacy of none. I believe.
And of course I believe in justice, no matter who's receiving it. Believing almost nothing, I am told, is the status quo, cause history show how the lies unfold. I believe we can use the term conspiracy theory to discredit inconvenient ideas without the slightest query. Not that they're necessarily correct, but the world we have created.
You might take my life, but you can't take my soul. You can't take my soul. You might take my freedom, but you can't take my soul. You can't take my soul. Whether it's emancipation or assassination, no, I fought for emancipation. My intentions were pure, you can't debate them, but no, never ever shook hands with Satan. My fans are amazing, I thank and praise them. When I die, don't cry, just congratulations. the pavement with plans for changes, no exaggeration, we will not be ignored. You'll be rocked with the force of the bombs that you dropped in these wars, I will not be fought. And I consciously thought it was wrong, so I constantly thought peace is something I would really adore, but we are at war, so give me a sword. A million courts, but still be assured when you kill me there will be a million more.
Born alone and die alone, those words ringing inside my dome. Best friends are the pen and the microphone, roaming until I find my way home. Turn my body cold, but my soul is mine. Take a deep breath and I close my eyes. I will go when I'm supposed to die, but in death I won't multiply.
My back's against the wall, but you can't kill us all. Even if you take my life, still we will survive. We shall overcome, and the tables will turn. Today I die as one, but as millions I return. But as millions I return. But as millions I
Victimized by Gideon spies, I sympathize with that Brazilian guy on the tube, but we're used to the hideous lies. Your civilians die, millions cry, our civilians die. The militants right, how silly am I to be figuring why the injustice is clear and I feel it inside. Hear me in Gaza, hear me in Glasgow, hear me in Baghdad, hear me in Glasgow. Clearly they hear me from here to Chicago. Think things are all good, but they aren't. Though peace is something I already adore, but we are at war, so give me a sword. A million corpse, but still be assured when you kill me there will be a million more.
born alone and die alone, those words ringing inside my dome. Best friends are the pen and the microphone, roaming until I find my way home. Turn my body cold, but my soul is mine. Take a deep breath and I close my eyes. I will grow when I'm supposed to die, but in death I will multiply.
This is for Palestine, Immortal, West Bank, Gaza. This is for the child that is searching for the answer. Wish I could take your tears and replace them with laughter. Long live Palestine, long live Gaza. Palestine, Ramallah, West Bank, Gaza. This is for the child that is searching for the answer. Wish I could take your tears and replace them with laughter. Long live Palestine.
While we listen to tunes made by ignorant fools, Israel blocked the UN from delivering food. They bring in the troops and you won't even glimpse at the news. They make money off the products that we're quick to consume. And it's not simply a question of different views. Forget emotions, this is facts, what I spit is the truth. Makes no difference if you're a Christian or if you're a Jew. They're just people living in different conditions to you. They still die when you bomb their schools, mosques and hospitals. It's not because of rockets, please God, can you stop this all? I'm not related to the strangers on the TV, but I relate, cause those strangers could have been me. Words could never ever explain the raw tragedy. It's not a war, they're just murdering more rapidly, and we're automatically supporting pure savagery. Imagine how you feel if this was your family.